Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello, welcome to another episode of Talking Watches. I am RichBuddy, host of the RichBuddy live show, where we talk about luxury wristwatches. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining the program. This is an off-the-cuff stream, like usual. Didn't make any plans on this stream. Just thought about it 10-15 minutes ago. A couple of the chaps I invited have just texted me back and said they are busy with family obligations as well. So it's all good. We'll start talking about watches and see if anybody wants to join while we're yapping away. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining. Welcome on the Twitch, on the Periscope, on the YouTube, on all the platforms I'm not mentioning. I hope your Saturday is going well. Shoot, I just realized I left my camera on again. Second time I'm going to run the battery down for no reason. Hope your morning is going better than mine. Mine ain't going so hot. So if you're having a bad morning, rest assured there's other people who are joining you. That is the Chronometer Sovereign FP Journe that you see on the screen at the moment. That is a watch made by the house of FP Journe. The art of invention. That's what it says there in the marquee. The art of invention below FP Journe. As opposed to saying Swiss anywhere on the watch. It doesn't say Swiss on the watch. Now, you know, a few people have gotten me thinking, do I want to modify my order from this watch to the automatic Luna version of this watch, which is the automatic version with the automatic winding rotor, as opposed to being a manual wound watch like this one is. It would have the date wheels, and the moon phase, and everything else gets rearranged completely off center, literally off center. And part of the reasoning for maybe changing the order would be because if I'm getting the Chronometer Blue, then both of my calibers are going to be the same. This one and the Chronometer Blue have the same reverse sides. And so it makes an argument for having both types of engines, two different things to look at. My reasoning would be more just for the complication additions. The more I look at it, the more I think about what it means and what it took to make it, the more it attracts me. However, after more and more thinking, I think I'm pretty settled on this one here still. I'm pretty settled on this one specifically because I have to remember the reason why I was attracted to this watch and why I was buying this watch. And it was for the the beauty of the Havana dial, the symmetry, the pure symmetry of this watch. No break in the Havana dial, no break for any apertures. One of the highlights of this watch is that the power reserve replaces the 3 numeral. That's a highlight for me in this watch. It's such a clean design feature. And it makes for the perfect offset with that opposing subdial, which minuscules the 7 and the 8 numbers just perfectly. Leaving the top part of the dial free for the Journe marquee to be perfectly centered and just clean. That's this is what I'm paying for, and this is what I'm wanting in this watch. Is the art of this dial. If I was to change the order into the Luna version of this with the moon phase and the date phase, I would be pursuing more so the watchmaking effort of the watch. So I have to remember what it is that I'm looking for here. And in this particular case, it is this dial is what I'm chasing. It's the beauty of this dial, the clean, wholesome beauty of this Havana. Yeah, absolutely. So I've thought about it, and it could be a tough pill to swallow. You could beat yourself up about it. The difference between this watch and the other version is $11,000, $11,500. So it's a significant contribution to step up to the other version. Not really so much so in horology is it that much, because for $11,500 you're getting a world of complications for the $11,500. If you went to any other watch house, you're going to be spending $30,000 more for those complications if there was a step up. So they're being more than fair in their assessment of those additions, and it's reflective in the gray market as well. You can recapture that extra money you're spending secondhand. So I've checked on that. So it's not a matter of, yeah. So I'd be safe to do that upgrade if I was to. But boy, if you keep upgrading, you keep upgrading, the amount, the cost of the watch just becomes more and more and more, and it's already an exuberant expense to be considering this version of the watch here in itself in platinum, as it is shown here before you, let alone the Octa Luna version of this watch. That's $11,500 more. So that would be $47,000 for that watch, versus 36. So yeah. So there we go. Hello, Barry. How are you? It's a great looking watch. Do not change it. Hello there, Rob. Happy Saturday. Oil money. Manual wines for connoisseurs. Sure. And you know, I'm very content with the manual wine. The manual wine's amazing. You know what? I think as time goes on, I think I've really decided to keep all of my watches that I've procured. I don't want to sell the Omega now. I don't want to sell the Doxa. I think I better keep the Doxa as a real beater. Like, I think that should go on the boat when I'm really beating around. So I think I'm going to keep the Doxa as the real beater, as the beater's beater. You know what I mean? When I know I'm going to get down and dirty, you know. The Omega is just an amazing vintage manual wine. That it's a charm to wind up, and that is a true connoisseur's watch. So I don't think there's a reason to get rid of it. And likewise, the Universal Genève, that thing's unpolished with sharp case edges. I'd be a fool to get rid of that watch for what I've paid for it. So really, the only watch that's on the table for me to sell at the moment is the ball watch. I got rid of the Daytona that I wanted to get rid of. And so the ball watch is the only watch that I'd like to get rid of at the moment, which that was such a very inexpensive outlay. It's kind of irrelevant. You know, I paid $3,000 in total for that with the straps. What's up, Rajiv? How are you? Dr. AB, Barry, Nate, Louis, Danger Will Robinson, Charles, Paul, everybody else who isn't commenting, hello. All right. So what are the plans for my collection now? I'm just not planning on selling anything. So the FP Journe is actually being made for me right now at the moment. So while the FP Journe is being made for me, I'm waiting for a Royal Oak, which I'm very excited to receive. So I'm hoping to get a Royal Oak. The dial color will be a surprise. And we'll see if Rolex calls me with anything. But I'm not going to be going and chasing Rolex right now since I've got 2 other things coming. There's no reason to just go knocking on their door and saying, hey, where's a watch? Where's a watch? You know, I might as well leave them alone and showing them I have more patience than them to exercise will pay out in the long run with a better watch being offered to me. That's how that works. But I do need to go to Rolex to get my Hulk bracelet fixed and see if I can't take the guy out to lunch or for some coffee or something. But right now, the 2 serious watches that are on the table is the Journe here in front of you and the Royal Oak. I would say those are the 2 closest watches to hop it into my box right now at the moment. Definitely. This Havana is coming 100%. I mean, I've ordered it. It's if I have to wait 1 year, which would be 11 months now, then granted. But he didn't say it was going to take that long. I'm probably looking around, I'm guessing April of next year is when I would be getting this watch. So what's that, like 6 months, 7 months? Right. So definitely adding some high horology. The two next watches that are going in my box are two watches from high horology, right? Let's see here. Oh, wow, Barry, I didn't see that AP until just now. Nice. You mind if I share that picture, the wrist shot picture, Barry, of your AP? Let me know if I can share it. We can talk about that watch a minute. I can see the wrist shot. I can pull up your wrist shot if you want me to. Cool, oil money. That's nice, man. You know what I'm going to do today? My wife took the kids to go get Halloween stuff, and I'm sitting here live streaming with you guys. And you just reminded myself I got to take these medicines to kick in. I got to take steroids, man. Man, I'm in bad shape, guys. But you know, looks like I need a full hip replacement surgery. My left hip started going out on me, and today was it was pretty crazy today. What's going on? I can't even stand. I can't even stand or twist my body left or right. I've never had a problem with my left side of my hip, and all of a sudden it's knocking me out of the park. What's going on? I have no idea. But I'm going to try to, I'm supposed to try to meet my dad at the boat so we can he's going to help me look at those panels and help me remove. Good old Pops, man. He's going to come through for me, right? So that I don't have to spend money because I can't do the physical labor myself. My old man's going to come help me check it out and yank those back panels off my boat that needs to be reupholstered. He has an upholstery guy. We're either going to take it to his upholstery guy or the guy that's going to do my Porsche seats. And we're going to get those, you know, the back of the boat where I showed you it's all burnt from the sun. We're going to get that reupholstered. You know, and then I can get a new bimini top, some new, just little by little fix things so that they fix the things that are deteriorating little by little so that overall the boat and everything lasts. And then I wanted to get all of the fishing gear in order so I could start taking my boy fishing from the boat. Yeah, I've got my rifle. I got my rifle a long time ago. There was only a 10-day waiting period, geezer. Oh, yeah, we can pull it up. Did he say we could pull it up? Let me see. Oh, yeah, he said go for it. Okay, I'll pull it up. Hold on. Shit, man. Okay, this should be it here. There we go. Nice big watch. I mean, you know, that's huge, right? Nice big watch. Those offshores. Perfect. Man, you know, I love the inner rotating bezel. That is so cool. You know, I'd love to get one of these APs just to get that rotating inner bezel. I'm not going to lie. That is such an amazing feature on the offshore APs. A rotating inner bezel. How neat. I do think this, maybe this one doesn't have the rotating inner bezel. The divers do, right? This one doesn't. This one is a tachymeter, so it wouldn't have a rotating inner bezel. But I like the ones that have that too. The waffle dial. This has a real neat waffle dial and orange hands. Very legible. I don't want to call it a Navy Themes because it's not, right? But it is somewhat similar. Nice, man. Congratulations. Mom watch. Beautiful. DraftKings. I don't know what that is. I don't know what DraftKings is. I haven't. So I've received my AR-15 rifle, but I haven't fired it yet. I have one friend that I can go shooting with, and he hasn't hit me up to go. Don hasn't hit me up to go. So as soon as Don hits me up to go, Don and I are going to go shooting. But I got to wait on that guy. I can't go alone because of my back and stuff. I kind of need help. I need someone to go with me. I don't think I can carry my own damn ammo, bro. I don't even know if I can hold up a freaking rifle right now at this moment. But I have it. That's what counts. Yeah, Barry is a baller. Barry has a nice collection. So I know those two watches will be coming for sure. It's the FP Journe on the screen and the Royal Oak. That's what I'm counting on right at the moment. That's what I'm counting on right at the moment. Yeah, the outdoor range. That's where he wants to take me. There's one that he knows about I've never been to. It's an hour away. And it's really on him. I told him I'm available. You guys know I'm available. So it's on him to pick up the phone. And matter of fact, I just saw him a few days ago. But I said, come on, man, let's go shooting. He has he doesn't have a 50 caliber, but he has one of those he has one of those big guns that's on a tripod with the belt ammo. He has one of those. And when we go, apparently we're going to set that sucker up, believe it or not. And dude, I'll live stream it. When we go and we do that one day, I'll live stream that shit. I will live stream that shit. I will live stream it. That would be fun. Man, I'm not going to spend the 50 grand on the stem cell therapy, Dr. A and B. I think I've talked to a few doctors enough to where, you know, I think it sounds like I would probably end up doing that. I'm still going to need to get a full hip replacement. Now that this left side of my hip is, I don't know what's going on. So I'm just going to freaking go make some appointments right now. Go talk to some people. Crazy. Yeah, the 50 caliber Barrett used to be a hard nut to crack, but the gun laws have become a bit more lax lately, and you can get that 50 caliber Barrett now, from what I understand. And I don't have a shooting watch. I think my shooting watch would be my Doxa, or should I take my Doxa, or maybe my ball, Valjoux 7750, or no, the Doxa ETA 2824 would be easier, the cheapest thing to fix, right? If something went wrong. I'll probably take the Doxa in that case. The Doxa will be my shooting watch. Yeah, I'm doing video calls. It depends on what I have to see them for, yeah. Let's see. Take a Squall and you can use it for target practice. So I got plenty of ammo. I bought my ammo. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad I bought my guns when I did, because guns apparently right now are very hard to get. And, you know, so I got my ammo. I got plenty of ammo right here in front of me. So I'm ready to go. Okay, interesting. Did anybody see the Watchbox video that came out yesterday talking about the watch market and watch prices? Anybody? Anybody? Did anybody see that video? Yesterday's Watchbox video on market prices? Let's talk about that a minute. What watches did they talk about? Anybody remember? Let's go over here, and can't pull it up, but I can pull it up here for myself to look at. Give me a second. Let me catch up with myself. So in case you missed it, it was it came out yesterday, and it's called Price Changes in the Market Wrap. Mark Munoz made a video, and that video, the first watch he talks about is he likes is the I'll bring up a shot of it. Okay, I'm going to start getting crafty here with the let me get crafty here. Give me a second. I'll catch up and we'll do this. Okay. The first watch he brings up is this one here. He talked about this one being one of the hottest watches. He's noticed that of the OP41s, this one has turned out to be the hottest of the OP41s. He noticed that a lot of people are asking about this one. This seems to be the hot one. I'm not particularly fond of this one at all whatsoever. Does less than nothing for me. But Apparently, a lot of people like this one. I would prefer to go to one of their new modern Stella dials, if that's what you want to call them, that they've made. In particular, I like the blue one for my wife and the yellow one for my Porsche and myself. And the next watch he talked about, let's see here. This takes a little bit of ingenuity to do this. Give me a second. The next watch he talked about was the Vacheron Constantin Overseas. Oops, hold on. Pardon me, I had to take that call. Tell this person I call them back. Okay, so this is one they said here. They said it's an underrated watch. The Vacheron Constantin Chronograph Overseas. I don't recall what else he said about it. You guys, other than he said it was underrated. I think he was trying to say that people are starting to show interest in this watch again. I think that was the point of the video. I'm not sure. I haven't gravitated to this brand yet myself. If I was to go to Vacheron, I think I would be more of a simple dress customer for the Patrimony line or the Traditionnel line, as opposed to their sports watch line. That's just me. So that's that. Let's see if anybody has said anything here. And then another, let's see what else he talked about. He also talked about the Hulk. All right. He talked about the Hulk prices, and he talked about how he's seen the Hulk prices stabilize, and they've come down from that crazy $25,000 mark to about $19,000, and he's seen them settle. All right, we're almost, I was only going to do 30 minutes, I think, or an hour. We're going to wrap this up here pretty soon. All right, let's see here. But one of the greatest things that really impressed me in the video, I'm going to tell you right now, is when he talked about what they're buying, and one of the hardest watches to get was this. This really impressed me, and I was excited to see this. Did you guys see this? So guys, those of you who watched the video, if you didn't watch the video, you should watch that video. It's yesterday's video. But this is something that my Patek Philippe representative at Turno impressed upon me a year ago. He said that they've turned down the presses on the Patek Philippe 5196s, and they haven't been making them. As a matter of fact, there was a period where they stopped production because they had to concentrate on making the steel models. So I don't know if that's still the case or what exactly is going on, but Mike in the Watchbox video said that this watch is not easy to find. The prices have gone up, and indeed I did check. This watch is $19,000 now. You know, this watch is $19,000 now, and it's a watch that if you have, you don't want to get rid of, and you can be very proud to wear it. It's like an Aquanaut now. This 5196 is now like an Aquanaut. It is. This watch is now like an Aquanaut. All right, guys, I'm going to head out, and thank you for joining. But yeah, go check out the video. What he said about this watch was the best part of the whole video. It's at about the 5-minute mark, and he talks about what they're looking for and what they're buying. All right, folks, take it easy. Thank you for joining. Hasta la vista.